Tinubu is not perfect, but the crowd behind him is an indication that he is trustworthy. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. According to a report by Tribune, former Deputy National Chairman of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Chief Bode George, on Monday, said that his criticism of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu's presidential ambition was not born out of vendetta or hatred for him, as perceived in some quarters, but based on the need to ask the right questions and scrutinize those who are seeking public office in the interest of the nation. Okay, Chief Bode actually came out and he's made some statements about, Jagaban. Please, by now, you should know who is Jagaban. Jagaban himself is Tinubu, yes, former governor of Lagos State. So he made some statements about him, and the thing is, it is actually obvious. But coming out to say that he's an indication, you don't judge like this. No, now. Numbers actually matter, yes. But do you know that if someone, for instance, wants to bring out a product that is bad, a product that is substandard, that is not up to standard, and this person knows people who can push it, the right buttons. If the product is actually maybe something that is edible, you know the right people in NAFDAC, you know where to go, you know how to, get your, people who you can, their words or their signature can actually get things done for you. It's going to be easy to push to the market. And someone is out there who has a very beautiful product that is up to standard, but he does not have the right. He does not have that connection you have. It does not mean the person's product is substandard. It just means that is what happened in the market. You have the money, you bring in products that are substandard, and some people don't have that money. They bring in just a few that is really, really up to standard. And everybody will start going to the one that's, you know that man. That man, they said this thing. You've not been that man place. I know they buy you. You know that kind of a thing. People know him. And they might not even know. Maybe he has been selling standard products and all of a sudden he started selling substandard. Maybe unknown to him, or maybe he's trying to, I don't know what he's trying to do. But what am I trying to say? You don't judge it with the crowd. It is not by who supports who. It is by the content of this person. What has this person got to show? Everything, let me say it again, everything that Jagaban has done for those people, believe you me, he knew that a day will come where he will call them to pay. That is just it. He paid it forward for them, and they're paying it forward for him. That does not make him the right candidate. He does not make him trustworthy. No, he does not definitely make him competent. It only means that he has people all around the place. He's very connected. I give it to him and doff my heart for him. He's a relationship builder. Like, he knows how to network. He has a very, very good, strong network base. If he wants to do anything now, apart from the presidency, sincerely, he has people everywhere that can actually back him up. Yes, that kind of person is actually good, but he's a competent. He's a good for Nigeria. Let us tell ourselves the truth and avoid sentiment. Okay, the news in detail, please stay with us. Chief George, who is also the Atona Odua of Yoruba land, said this while speaking with newsmen at his Ikoyi, Lagos office, saying he meant well for Tinubu and the country, but quickly described his presidential ambition as a huge joke. The truth is that Tinubu is not perfect, but the crowd behind him is an indication that he is, to some level, a trustworthy leader. The only thing many Nigerians against him right now is that he looks too old and unfit to handle the affairs of a complicated Nigeria efficiently. But even at that, many Nigerians will still wholeheartedly choose Tinubu over that brown envelope crook that has nothing but money to throw around. Whereas politics should not be subjected to emotional narrative to humiliate and score cheap political points. Politics and the advancement of men within the nation state are too important to be subjected to such a fickle and dangerous trend. We cannot employ this tactic to build, sustain, limit, and regulate our society. We are heading for doomsday if this continues. How then can we understand these links? This is the issue for most Nigerians because it is obvious that A lot don't just get the kind of damage that is being done within our political space by using this. It was like that in 2014 running into 2015. The same thing in 2019 on all mass social media outlets. It was from one emotional blackmail to the other to humiliate, denigrate, and lower the acceptability of one candidate over the other. This is the same phenomenon. When one person looks really good, they have an incentive in stopping that person from looking good, especially if they can't compete. This manifests as suppressing someone's credential and truth or work ethic, inferring ulterior motives for altruistic actions, implying real or damaged hypocrisy, attacking them on related dimensions, or outright punishing them. Finally, the question is, can we sustain constitutional democracy like this? Can we build a nation and elect leaders this way? Of course, no. It can't be done. People are capitalizing on his age. Me, I'm saying even without his age. Come on, it is high time we tell ourselves the truth. The unity of Nigeria, it cannot be negotiated. The unity of Nigeria, we must stay together. We are better together. How are you doing things to enhance this unity? You cannot be coming out saying you want to contest for an election that's obviously in the history of Nigeria, democratically speaking. The military regime it's there. But if you want to start counting from democracy, you're going to see that the Southwest and the Northwest have been the people in power for a very long time. These two people, they have been the ones in power. So what am I saying? I'm saying, why don't you allow the peace and the unity you so preach by your lips or with your lips? Do it. Let your words and your action be in harmony. Tinubu came out and even went as far as saying there is a Muslim, he doesn't mind if he's a Muslim ticket. Did you hear that? This is because he wants to sacrifice Nigeria on his altar of political ambition, which is not supposed to be. It is not. So it is far, apart from his age, there are other things to look at. Somebody may be good, but he might not be good enough for a position. That is just it. That doesn't make the person a bad person. It's just that you are not fit for this position. Let's say, for instance, you have a friend. And that your friend, is a very nice person, is a very nice guy. Very cool guy, loving, does his thing. He doesn't like trouble, no drama, He respects himself. But he's an introvert. And he comes up for a position that he will need to socialize, that will bring him out. You have to tell him the truth if you're his friend. You tell him, see, if you're entering into this competition to ensure that you balance you come out of your introversy, no problem. But if you're entering into this competition to win and, do this, it is going to crash. You have to tell him the truth. Sincerely, I just wish those clamoring, telling him to come out, that they're behind him, will also tell him the truth. It is going to save, bought him money, resources, time, and energy. Or what do you think? On this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of the day.